Say no more. Yo, that is maybe the best. That's like one of the best taglines ever.
Everybody say no more podcast.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Don't nobody drive better than a person that know they're about to get some pussy. She's sitting right next to you, play it again.
Really me, nigga. I ain't had to act it was slipping. Only thing I said is I look. And I was on the track on those niggas who knew that act was just looking at the
She's like, nigga, you know the car ain't started yet?
Yo, it's your boy Wayne. My life, not yours, man. Another episode of Say No More Podcast in the building, man. Oh, yeah, I meant to ask you, bro.
Yo.
I fuck up people's names.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like my boy, but backwards. That's
My
all.
boy. Boima.
Just Boima. Yeah.
Hey, that was cold. Boima.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's dope right there. That was like the easiest tutorial.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, first day of school was horrible because I thought my name was easy, you know. You see the substitute just little teacher just looking at the name. She like, yeah, you here.
all right, man. Let me
we on.
let me finish the intro. Y'all see what type of episode it's gonna be, man. And I'm really sitting here with a real comedian. Like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of like the people on social media, y'all need to get in tune with, bro. Cause I feel like y'all just don't know about them. It's not that you don't what I mean. You don't fuck with them. You don't know about them. Cause this dude be having me fucking rolling. You know what I'm saying, man? But enough is enough, man. We finally set it up, man. I'm sitting here with Boima, man.
Hey,
What's
what
up,
up?
my boy?
Oh, no complaints, man. How you doing?
Gotta give you another one.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of Don DeMarco, you know what I was thinking about with all the controversy going on right now? I know
What?
you are like huge. I follow you, and I like, you know, this dude, like you and I, we on the spectrum, like we love the same media.
Yeah,
right?
facts. Yup.
I don't know what type of porn you be watching, but I know we got the same media, right? So like love. So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, I was gonna send you this, but I'm like, I want to save it for like when I see you. I said, so. Battle rappers, right?
Yeah.
You got to be careful when you're choosing your battle rap name because people can then use it as an entendre for you, right?
That's a fact.
So, like, if you were a battle rapper, what would be your battle rap name?
Damn, if I was better at what would be
Have
my
you
name?
ever thought about it?
I never thought about it.
Okay,
bro.
you know what mine would be?
What?
Mine would be like Jewish, but it would be like, right? Think about it. Now you can't say anything bad about me. They were like, yo, I get my round like going on for your moms, your cousin, everybody. As soon as you say Jewish, you wish you were anti-Semitic, get him out of here. Whole battle rap fucked up. You can't say nothing bad about me. You can't use my name, right? You can't use my name against me. Jewish. I don't know how I'm gonna spell it yet, but yeah.
Hey, yo, that's something I've never heard before. That's yo. No, that's actually a good question, man. Like, I would probably have to name mine. That would have to be my name too.
Yeah.
That'd have to be mine. If I don't want you to say nothing bad about me.
The Jews are going at it tonight. Jewish and Jewish.
Man, before we get into that, real quick, man, I got this thing I always do with people.
What up?
Season 4, it's called Quick Flash, man.
Okay.
Jimmy John's or Subway?
Jimmy John's or Subway? Jimmy John's.
Stone Cold or The Rock?
Damn, do you smell what The Rock is cooking or drinking beer while you slapping the hell out of somebody? Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
House or loft?
Oh, man, house.
Club or bars?
I would say at my age at this point, maybe bars, but you know, the clubs is all right, but I've almost got shot at a couple of places, so F the clubs.
Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie.
Tequila or cognac?
Ooh, tequila, because I love Mexico. Viva la revolution.
Fresh Prince or Martin?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I got to go with Martin because he's from PGC, so. Orders therefore, therefore. Yo, Martin made me want to get into comedy. There was a teacher for a school that I went to. It was Eleanor Roosevelt. My teacher used to be like, yo, you remind me of someone. And I'm like, who? She's like, Martin Lawrence.
Deadass?
Yeah, that was even before I even started doing comedy because I used to just be stupid as hell in school. So
Fucking around and shit.
Yeah.
That's how that should probably be, man. So like, what were like are your like some of your like early origins? You know what I mean? Because like
of stand up comedy?
no, like of life. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like you're like like who are you, man? Tell the people who you is.
Who am I? Hey, first of all, I am African. Where my people's at? I was born here. My mother looked at me. She was like, "Damn, he ugly." Send me back to Africa, and she was like, "When he get handsome, y'all call me. I'll come back." So then I lived in Liberia for a couple of years. The Civil War started. America was like, "Yo, give us back our citizens." It's funny they only love you when you in another country and you about to get bombed or shot or something like that. Like, bring him here, 7 for the police. So then,
how old was you around that
I was
time?
like 10, 11.
Damn, so you actually remember that?
Yeah,
shit.
I remember everything about it. So then
What was like? I mean, if you want to talk about it, like, what was like some of the craziest shit you saw over there?
During the war?
Yeah.
Oh, praise God, I didn't go through the war.
You gone before? Oh,
if
okay.
I was gone, y'all was so pampered, God knew for a reason. That's why I was born here, because I would have given away our location several times because they would have been smelling shit. They would have been smelling shit and crying. We know where they are. Umbutu, he is over there. They're like, damn, he shitted on himself again. Somebody hold a finger to his butt.
Yo, I can't fucking do this. Shit's crazy. Damn, man, that shit is crazy, man. So like, coming here, man, when you first came here and shit, what was like early life like? You know what I mean? You just kind of told me, you know what I mean? First day of school was crazy.
First day of school was crazy. Teacher used to always make me read, and people used to always laugh at me. That's the thing about it. I feel like, you know how the rappers now are kind of asking, and the basketball players and football players from way back in the day are now asking for money from the new players?
Yeah.
I think every African that is cool, because now Africa is cool. I was the first generation of booty scratchers. When Africa was not cool, now we got Afro beats. It's cool to be foreign.
Oh, you got a good point.
I do. So I think like if you get some pussy off being African, you should give me some on the backhand. For real. Because we went through it hard. First generation, we went through it tough. We had it bad. So it was bad. I got made fun of. So then I became a bully because I'm like, if you're gonna get me, I'm gonna get you first. And then I turned that around because I figured I could use my powers. Yeah, that was my powers, comedy. Yeah.
I told people that I used to roast niggas.
Yeah.
It's like a power.
People used to ask
People
me,
were
they were
like,
they were like, can you
cool.
can you please he's bullying me. I show up like a superhero, like
You're not lying. I swear to God.
I am roast man.
Oh, roast man.
They're like, hey, back here, like, I'm hungry. No, not that kind of roast.
Yeah, you already know that's what they think of first.
Right.
Cool, man. I mean, that's crazy, man, because it's funny. Like, I follow you, you know what I mean? I feel like we both just appreciate each other's humor and shit. You know what I mean?
Dope.
Just mad funny shit and real shit, too. You know what I mean? And, like, since we kind of already on the subject, like, slightly a little bit, how do you feel about the whole controversy with, I'll say more Kyrie. I ain't gonna say Kanye because Kanye's just
True that. Kanye definitely crazy.
Yeah,
and
Kanye's
like,
it's just like just too much. Complex
Kyrie
shit.
is a little bit when he said the flat Earth, which is kind of. I mean, there's people out there that believe in that, right?
There's a lot of people that
but
believe
think
that.
about it though. Like, so if I go and I post a video of Cardi B online, maybe talking about men like in a really derogatory sense, can my job now tell me that I'm fired because of it? That's personal stuff. And he just basically posted something saying, yo, I ain't saying what this is. I'm not telling you to do it. Just go and watch it and form your own opinion. What's wrong with forming your own opinion? It's not like black people are going to watch that joint and be like, oh yeah, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Because I think black people are kind, right?
We're too kind.
Yeah. And it's not like he said Jews would not replace us.
Nah, he didn't.
He wasn't chanting, go out there and do this to other people. I just think it's completely unfair. I think the NBA, like, black people don't realize the power, man. That's the one thing I realized when I moved down here. I'm like, yo,
they need us.
black people, yes, for everything. If the black people was like, we ain't doing shit, the whole world would shut down and be bland. Especially America. So I'm like, I can't believe a lot of the basketball players are not like, yo, because this could happen to them. They could post lyrics from Gucci Man. And then the thing about it too is like, you could say anything that you could talk about. You could talk about raping black people. You can talk about killing black people. You can talk about putting black people in your basement and keeping them there. As soon as you say something about another, even if it's a black person that says something else about another race or that particular community, I'm not going to say their name because that's my battle rap name. People, you automatically get in trouble, yo.
No, you're not lying.
Like, we should have that power. That power should be on us. Be like, you know what? We ain't releasing no rap music for another 2 years until.
And that's the thing with me, like, where it's like, you know, before we kind of saw something similar to this. We saw the Kaepernick shit where we was like, yeah, right, unite. But this shit, I feel like personally, I feel like Kyrie is on a step in the right direction. I saw Jay Williams today. He literally said, I'm putting my job on the line. They might fire me.
And that's what everybody else should have done, but you shouldn't have to worry about that to support somebody else. Be like, okay, this person is being treated unfairly. I can stand up.
No, I feel that. And I'm just saying, like, just seeing him say that,
right.
I really do feel like it's about to unite people in a different way.
I hope so.
In a different way.
I hope so.
You see they lifted his suspension, right?
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
They lifted his suspension.
And they wanted him to do all types.
They took him off and then they.
You got to play at a bar mitzvah.
And then I'm pretty sure.
You got to eat a halibut.
That's what I heard. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When I was out last Saturday, shout out to QT and RZ. I was at their show last. And before they went on, I'm literally, that's when they first released it. I'm like, y'all see this? And they like,
yeah, five things.
They was like, that is some slave shit.
Yeah.
They said, somebody said,
go out there.
Somebody said he got to
bookworking.
Somebody said he got to do a whole my player task. Just
you got to go in a wreck with a 60.
Literally. No, you're not lying. Like
no badges.
500K.
You can't use your rebirth.
It's almost like what you said. Did they make what's the dude's name that called the black girls nappy headed hoes years ago?
What's it? Don? No. He died. Don Imus.
Yeah. Did they make him like?
He ain't have to do nothing.
They didn't have to do anything.
He ain't even have.
Back on the radio
he ain't even
before he
have
died,
to
right?
like look at an old Jet magazine.
Nothing. None of that.
Nothing.
How about the other cat? David Stern.
Yep. Nothing.
No, not David Stern.
Donald Sterling.
No. Howard Stern. Is that the radio dude? Who's the radio dude?
Howard Stern is the one that looked like a wet.
Glasses.
Yep.
Yeah,
he looked like a wet chicken.
He like a witch. This all bad around. But no, yeah, like the shit's just wild when you look at all that. And I'll be honest, me personally, I remember when was it last year or year before when they took Louis Farrakhan's, they took Alex Jones, and they took Donald Trump, everybody shit. I'll be honest. I was against it. I'm like, nah, let people let people talk. Like, because I'm like, to be honest, they did do it the right way when they eliminated everybody shit, because they like, no, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna do it for everybody. So they did it right. When everybody was like, oh my God, they can't, they deleted fair. Y'all gotta understand that it's really real shit. That's why they're getting held accountable for that shit Trump did. You know what I'm saying? With him inciting all this shit.
And then they were right about the Amazon joint too. I mean, it's on a platform.
It's up,
but the joint is all #1.
And it skyrocketed, and we
got to release a documentary and just get an NBA player to say something crazy.
Say something crazy, and just literally. That's the way it is.
We #1.
They marketed the fuck out of that shit for Kyrie. They said Kyrie promoted it. I think y'all promoted it.
They did.
Kyrie, like, I didn't know. I'll be honest, bro. I don't think Kyrie read it or saw the book.
I just thought he thought it was cool. He like, black folks are Hebrews. I brewed some coffee today. I Hebrew.
Nah, I definitely agree. That's why I'm like, I don't really know, man. I don't know how long we're gonna play this, but it's just.
And then I was disappointed in LeBron. I was disappointed in Shaq. I was disappointed in Chuck. But Charles Barkley has always been that type of person, though. I was disappointed in more like Shaq. Oh, I think. And then
we got to answer for this idiot.
But then they said his movie theater played it.
Whose?
Shaq. You didn't know that?
No.
Shaq's movie theater that he owns with a couple of other people, but still, he could have done his research. They premiered this film at his movie theater.
How you go on the news? How you make an opinion about some shit before you do some research?
Who the idiot?
And you calling him an idiot?
Who the idiot?
Nigga, man, see, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't like the cancel culture. I hate it.
I got an incubation period. Like if I hear something on the news, like if a chick come up to me right now and be like, "Boy, I'm pregnant," I'll be like, "Yo, fuck that. I'm gonna wait 6 weeks until somebody posted on the internet, and I'm gonna wait until it marinate because you could be lying to me, right? That's how it is with news because people just see a click and they'll just basically or formulate an opinion based on someone else's opinion. And then that's how rumors spread. By the time the truth come out, nobody even cares anymore, yo. We're all gone. We got our jokes out of it. We done squeezed the mess.
Got mad memes.
Yeah.
Especially the way the world is now.
And we've argued with so many people for no reason. Like friendships have been broken over lies.
Over Facebook shit.
Over
I literally and it's so funny because you're on Facebook, right? And people, when they going back or people disagreeing with them, it's almost like they assume that it's words. They're typing. They assume that they're yelling at them. Mm-hmm. They'd be like, "Hold on, why are you talking to me like that?" I'm like, "Talking to you like what? I'm typing, motherfucker."
Right, and that's what I think changed everything. Like we don't know how to argue anymore. Yeah. Like we don't know how to we don't know how to even bump into somebody or have a disagreement and be like, "Yo, but we agree on this, but we just don't agree on this." let's go.
Yeah, it's like you got to agree
Yeah.
with everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have that many people I could be around. You know what I mean? They get tired of my shit.
Yeah, me neither. The older I get, the more I like be dumping people off. Plus, people dying and stuff too. But but it's like, that whole think alike mentality. I'm not for it.
Yeah, that shit's a weak. It's almost like some yes man shit.
I want somebody to be like spark something where it's like, okay, let me think about it. You know,
Right.
Let's have a conversation. Like, let's talk.
Since you said that, how you feel about Charleston White?
I think Charleston White is a genius.
I like Charleston White.
I think Charleston White, like, he basically packaged it in a way where sometimes you'll say a lot of BS, but sometimes you will say a lot of facts. Like the stuff he came up with, say it's a persona. I just came up with this and I said it.
So see, I can listen.
F this person, even though they're dead, but their real person. No, I'm not disrespecting that person because this person is rapping about killing each other or blah, blah, blah. But that their persona when they go home, that's not them. Like Snoop Dogg said, I don't love them hoes. And he was married.
He's married the whole time.
I wish I knew. I would have never been rolling down the street smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice.
Yeah.
I would have been at home with my family.
Yeah, and that's like kind of the whole thing, man. Because like you said earlier, like black people in America control everything. Where it's like the people that's promoting that's telling Snoop Dogg, hey, do this. Hey, do that. We're making money if you do that.
All the people.
It's all about the people because look, it's one person that owns the media side.
Yeah,
There's another person. Hold on. There's another person that owns the product, the
yep,
tobacco.
yep.
Another person that owns the liquor, and they're all in cahoots.
And do you remember, like every station? I mean, not every station. Every old like movie that you watch about music or something like that. There's always my hip hop battle rap named person who is in control and giving them a shot and giving them 1% and giving them 1%, right? Like cheating, like off the bat, like it's facts and it's the truth. Like they said, they don't care. You can talk about whatever you want to say something bad about that group and boom, it's over with. But black people talking about killing each other, shooting each other, shooting the mothers, going to the grave, stealing the body.
The shit.
Like since when did we get so disrespectful?
So, and that's the thing. Like I said the other day, like shout out to Taxstone because you always heard this quote from him. That's my never met him, but goddamn, that's my nigga. He always says, you know, people these kids today, they only respect disrespect, and it's almost like it's so wild because it's like we came from an era where you had to be tough. But we knew respect.
Right.
Because you'll get fucked up by the older people. They'll fuck you up.
Oh, yeah.
These little kids today,
they don't care.
They don't care about getting fucked up because they think they tough with these little tools and these guns.
And the phone.
So it's almost
you
like.
You can't talk to me like that on my IG live. Well, turn it off. Let's have a conversation.
Yeah,
we going to let everybody see this. No,
that's the thing. And that's why it's like, I was going to ask you, because I know you be on social media and you be talking about stuff too. How do you feel about, like, you know what I mean, the impact of drill music? Because I get into these debates where people always say, well, it started, you know, you got to blame gangster rap too. And I'm like, yeah, but no. Because I say this drill shit is beyond different.
Gangster rap, there's a pause in there. I'm going to go shoot you and kill your mother, but I'm going to go bring her some flowers before I do it, right? Drill just be like, boom, 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 boom. The ops is over there. I'm going to shoot him. Bow. Shoot him in the face and I'm going to put bow. Rape your girl. They're just like, what?
Right. All types of wild shit.
And the beat, you like, oh.
I was just about to say the beat, the low vibration beat. People that think I'm just saying, you know, the low vibration because all these bitches and petty niggas ruined the word. No. Them beats, them sounds,
they speak
those
to
are
you.
real things.
Yep.
That goes back to people that say they woke. That goes back to the African days. That we made music, motherfucker.
Yep.
First off, we made drums.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about.
And it even
that.
go back to slavery. Like music made like picking cotton kind of easier.
Yeah, it does. It relieved them.
Yeah, like you ain't thinking about it.
You're not.
Yeah, it's hot, but hold my mule, you know.
That's why it's like I miss like the love in music. Like I literally was in the car the other day, right? And I'm with my nephew, and I'm just like, just playing like this mixture of shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, they really don't listen to R&B. We listen to tough shit. We was listening to 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, but guess what? We had Pretty Ricky.
Yeah.
We had all types of.
Yeah.
You know,
We had a plethora. We had a buffet.
A buffet, a variety of different artists.
Yep.
Everybody today is literally the same. Even the R&B is terrible.
And like they used to like woo a woman. Let me run your bathwater, girl. I know you've been working all day. Now it's like, bitch, you gonna wash your ass when I fuck you. Like, okay.
Wash that booty.
We get straight to the point. They're like, the R&B music nowadays is like dance hall.
Dance hall.
Like Vibes Cartel. I saw this one song and that's exactly how it started. I have a penis for your vagina hole. I'm like, what? That's it. You just no advertisement, huh? he's just literally going in. But you are correct. Like, and then I found myself sounding like like grandparents used to sound back in the day, where they're like, they're ruining the music, because that's what the kids are doing now. They're taking but that's the thing about hip hop is right now a grandfather. Yeah. Whereas before they were taking James Brown or something like that. Yeah. Now they're using beats that were already used for rap to speed it up or something into something else, like Ice Spice. Like, where's she come from? Like Carrot Top Little Donut.
She do like Carrot Top. My man's be saying that shit. She look like a little rabbit. She does. She like a little rabbit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit is wild to me. I listened to one of her songs and I'm literally like, I get, what's the girl name in Memphis that be doing the funny dance?
FNF?
Yeah, her. Like, I looked at, I was comparing both of them because they both came up. I'm like, at least the girl from Memphis got like some actual like kind of talent. Like, I'm not a fan of that music, but as a fan of hip hop, I can listen to that song and bop my head a little bit. I won't sing none of the lyrics.
Right. You can't be in the car like.
Yeah, like how these niggas. Yeah, I done caught niggas. But I done caught thugs to Bodak Yellow.
You know what I think though?
Niggas is crazy.
I think rappers are gonna start, like male rappers are gonna start rapping like female rappers when female rappers are getting popular rapping the way that they're rapping, like with that zesty sound. It's already out there. You can hear it in some of the songs right now.
Like who?
Sometimes you can find it in Drake.
Oh, well, Drake is the Spice King.
Drake Zesty.
Yeah, I was gonna say Drake's the Spice King.
Yeah, you can. There's a couple of other rappers too. Oh, there's this. I think maybe it's a Toronto thing. Maybe
Tory Lanez, you was gonna say he's a Spice boy.
Tory, yeah, they'd be like, I'm in the kingdom. If you ever catch me in my car doing that, please hit me. I got insurance.
I don't.
Not that there's anything wrong with being zesty.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all, man. You can be zesty all you want. And you go to Zespies, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all types of shit.
And the award for the zestiest rapper goes to.
But dog, man, that shit's crazy, man. So let's speak on the comedy real quick and shit, man.
All right.
Like how like what are you trying to get from comedy, man? Because I always wanted to ask, comedians that, because I feel like you comedians are like one of the last few people on earth besides battle rappers that
when
can
I
say
first
shit.
started, it was pussy. All honesty. Seriously, I just wanted to have sex. Because I noticed when I got on stage, girls would be like, oh my God, you're so funny. Smell it. But but then after a while, I realized, like, I got a lot of power. I can't just be doing all this. And so what I'm trying to get out of comedy is just basically like an outlet. Because I realized, like, during the pandemic, I really needed to be on stage and I really needed to put like something out there. I know you feel it. Yeah. Like as a creative, like if you don't release that, it's pent up in you.
Yeah.
You start almost feeling like if I don't do this,
I'm gonna regret it.
Yeah. And then basically like you get depressed.
Yeah.
But then once you do something, like you put it out there, you think of something and you're like, oh, this would be dope. And then you actually record it and then you put it out there. You're like, oh, it came out better than I thought. I feel good. Yep. It's like our dopamine, It's like my heroin, like my crack. But yeah, so I'm trying to get pussy out of it. Say no more.
This dude is crazy, man. No, man, that's just real. So, like, would you ever do movies, man?
Hell yeah, I'm in a movie. I'm a best actor for the 48-hour film festival.
Man, I was gonna say, bro, you've been in a couple.
I've been in a couple of joints. Yeah, I'm on a commercial right now.
Name drop, man.
Oh man, shit, man, I was in the Bequeather. I was the first slave in Wakanda Forever.
Stop playing, bro.
You can catch me in Black Panther. I was actually Forrest Whitaker's left eye. And now we will strip the power of the Black Panther. Hey. I was like, man, that's horrible. Stab him, Killmonger, for that horrible accent.
Mukundu, what did you do?
Yeah.
That was my man's.
The accent was horrible.
He told my man's, Befa! That was my man's. Befa! For real. You going to see the new one? I already bought my ticket.
Yeah, I kind of want to go, but I be feeling like it's hard, like being in a room with a lot of people. Like the first orgy I ever went to after COVID. Hey man, put on your protection. No, not that mask.
Oh
God. No, it's just hard being in a room with a lot of people now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, me personally, like I go to the movies every week. I'm like, I
Oh,
want
for
to be
real? You a movie buff?
Yeah, I'm a movie buff.
I don't like being in the theater because I feel like it's weird. You go up in there and then you come out and you've lost like an hour or two, and it just feels weird.
It feels good coming out to me. I feel like a new person.
Okay,
It's like
you
therapeutic.
just like that's your jumping in the water, right? That's a baptism. I gotta go to the movies, girl. I can't deal with you right now.
I got to go to the movies.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
but I'm gonna check it out. I'm interested as to how they're gonna play it out. Rest in peace, Chadwick. Can you imagine watching that now? When I'm watching it, it feels weird. I'm like, yo, this dude was suffering and he ain't tell nobody.
And like you said, that had to be an ongoing thing for some years.
And then even the dead part where he had to play dead. Like I did a movie where I was like tied up and I felt like like my eyes were closed because the camera was like a tight zoom in on me. And I started to get like panic attacks.
Real?
So I can only imagine what being in that character would have been like, you know?
When you really actually about, you know what I mean, about to die and shit.
Yep. So the movie that I'm in is called Butterfly Harvest. So I did it for the 48 Hours Festival, and I'm in another one called Ruben the Roller Roo, but it's like a small part. But this one is just me and this and my co-star, and we actually won. She won Best Actress. I won Best Actor, and then we're representing the Twin Cities in March in LA. For like all the movies from all the states are going to then compete.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
man, that's big time then. So
Hey,
that's
man.
So like things really kind of moving forward for you right
Yeah,
now. Then
for a little bit, you know. Yeah, and congratulations on the interview that you did with the cast of Switcheroo too, yo.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
shout out to
man,
them.
I'm telling
Shout
you,
out to them.
I'll
Shout
watch
out to
your
them.
joints, yo, for sure.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
them.
that's
That
big.
was-
I hope they
was
do
all
another
dope.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he said part 2 on there. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
We're gonna see what Ricky do. Ricky and them do. Shout out to everybody involved, man. For
But
real.
you know what? I hope they do though, because I used to hate watching like music videos and they'd be like to be continued.
It'll
And
never
I
come.
wait. I'm like, when I see the artist, I'm like, where's
Bro,
that?
that's kind of like
Where's the-
that, bro. You know what that reminds me of? Like that kind of reminds me of you ever watched The Sopranos?
Yeah.
That fucking ending,
Oh, that was horrible.
bro. I tell people that didn't watch the show, I was like, imagine if we didn't get no Book of Power and Ghost just fell, and that's how power
Yeah.
ends. I was like, literally, just imagine that.
Well, not even falling. He gets shot and that's it.
Yeah, he gets
And it goes
yeah.
back.
No. Let's really make it like it.
Okay.
He doesn't even get shot. Somebody's just behind him. You see him. He turns around. You hear a shot, and then the screen goes black.
Let's go back. He blams Angela, pulls out, screen goes black.
You got it, man. Hey, man. I'm doing this review.
Okay.
Coming up soon. I'm waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm just getting the right people together. I'm doing this review though. House of the Dragon.
Oh.
You are a new fan of the series,
Yeah,
right?
I'm a fan of the series. I was mad as hell, man. I want to give me a dragon, yo. I don't even want a card.
And you watch both of them, right? You watch both.
Game of Thrones?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yep.
actually watched Game of Thrones twice.
Oh, yep. See,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I did too. I had to.
You got it.
You kinda got
Because
to.
you forget the names, you forget the stories, you forgot who beget who.
Yep.
Who was needed for what. Who would you run with? What would you be your family members? What's your cloth?
If I was in there, I
Game of
definitely
Thrones.
I feel like by default we got to be Valorians.
The black folks?
Yeah,
For real?
I would run with them. Yeah. Who would you run with? The
No,
Dragons?
not the second one, the new ones.
Oh, the new ones.
Yeah, not the of course I know. Yeah, everybody pick the black people on that one.
I'll probably roll with the realistically.
You probably go with the Lannisters, won't you?
Nah, I'll go. I ain't gonna lie,
They were
bro.
ruthless.
I'll probably be with the Wildlings.
Ah, you like the wildling gals.
The Wildling gals. He's crazy as shit.
Now, let me see, who would I have been? I probably would have been I would have been Littlefinger's arch nemesis, Big Finger.
Littlefinger's arch nemesis.
Nah, I think I would have been a Targaryen.
Hold on real quick.
Because I love me some dragons. All right. Yeah.
You funny as shit, man. Shit, man. Speaking of movies and all that shit, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I really am a movie buff, and a lot of people don't know. I say it on a podcast, so people, if you listen, you know. But I really am like a future movie director. You know what I mean? I write.
Hey,
and I
I'll
do a lot
star
of
in
shit.
one of your films, Joe. First one, just to do a short.
I'm
in.
serious, bro.
I'm in.
All right, say no more. I'm about to send you
I'm
some shit, bro.
definitely good. I'm good.
All right, say no more. I'm sending you
I
some
play
shit.
anything from a crackhead to a president. Seriously, our spectrum is wide, yo.
Man, I'm gonna send you some shit because I'm still working on, you know what I mean, getting my the way it's supposed to be scripted down and right. I'm still working on that, but I'm gonna send you some shit. I swear to God, because I just look back and I I love, like I said, I love movies. I see everything they're making today. I feel like we're stuck in this realm of rebooting and making shit that was already made in the 80s, 90s.
Yep. You know what? They said that it's easier to sell a franchise to a studio.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is this why we're the Fast and the Furious and the Power Rangers now?
And it's like 13 power. It's 13 Spider-Man, like Spider-Man, the different people.
Yeah.
People don't really care. Batman.
The Batman
really
shit. The Batman shit's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like
how many millionaires in that suit?
Yeah, like how many, like you got to sell a face. Like I miss the days when actors were actors. Like that's what he did. That's what he did. You know what I mean? Like it's like now, it's
everything.
Yeah.
It's the birth of technology that did the same thing with music, because now you have a lot
of music.
Yeah.
I like that.
You're
right.
You got a lot of stuff now. Like anybody, like stream, like content is key right now. Anybody can shoot a film and sell it to anybody. So
Anybody,
it's out there.
like it was like before. You used to have to have access to a studio. You used to have camera. You used to have a budget. Nowadays, you can all the shit's affordable.
Yep. And TV meant that if you see an actor, if you were to see an actor on TV, it meant they fell off.
Yeah.
Now an actor is on TV making way more money than it did in movies.
Honestly, man, and it's fucked up because even when you look at the shows, like I feel like Netflix is a big part of this shit too. Because don't get me wrong, I know people like the movies and some of the shit they make, but y'all gotta understand that shit is like it's like 4K garbage. Like it's almost like a great low budget.
Yo,
you get what I mean? Like.
And another thing about movies and action movies, especially that are coming out on those platforms, they don't care. You have to suspend your imagination. I saw this one like Jet Li or something like that. This dude jumped off.
What movie?
It's new. I don't
new?
remember. Yeah, but it's like something with zombies or something like that. But this dude jumped out of a plane, fought like 1,300 people flying out of the same plane, beat that in the air, caught the kid, parachuted on top of another person that was parachuting, beat him, took his parachute, put it on, threw the kid, fought somebody else.
Wait. Are you talking about Shoot 'Em Up?
Is it called Shoot 'Em Up?
Was he eating carrots in the movie?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is you just go to your just go to your action.
You said
Netflix.
Jet Li's in there?
No, Jet Li is like a producer or something like that.
Oh,
a whole young fat one of them.
I'm gonna look into that.
But it's like it makes you, and then the other movie that I saw too with what was it? The dude that played Captain America.
Chris Evans.
He was on it with another dude, and they fought like forever. They was punching each other, shooting each other. Nobody died. And they just kept going. I'm like, back in the day, like you'd be like, oh nah, hell nah, Cap, I'm out.
So it's just like you feel like they're
it's
just
entertainment.
Yeah.
Like they go too far. Like I'm telling
they
you.
take like they gotta add more rules.
Like that's like me, like just getting up out of here and saying, oh, I see something over there, and they're busting through this window, busting through that window,
just at
doing
ease.
a complete flip, giving the lady at the bus stop my transfer.
You don't think they should be doing that with movies? Entertainment? Or you think it's kind of over the top?
Just over the top.
I agree.
Like nobody is like that super of a hero.
I agree. Because like especially like, you know what I mean, from the shit we came from, like people, the kids today, they don't know how lit it was to watch Blade when it first came out.
Right? And we appreciated it because it wasn't just readily available.
And it was in that movie Saved
That's
Marvel.
the thing. It's like the ease of thing. And yeah, what's his name was pretty good in that.
Say no more.
Darkman.
Wesley?
Yeah.
Dark Man.
Wesley was great.
Wesley, Dark Man. That shit is crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, so, like, what was the moment in life? I mean, I know you kind of said it, but like, what was like? Do you have like an exact moment where you knew that you had to do the comedy shit? Like, what was the first time you roasted somebody?
I was telling jokes in my village, and my cousin actually
Are you dead ass?
My cousin busted me out. He's like, only clowns get paid. And I knew right then and there that I wanted to do comedy. I was like, you know what, my people, I am packing my stuff. I will see you when I see you.
Hey, that's a good way to look at that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You got to keep this shit going, bro. Because, like, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you got, like, I don't know what it is. I'll be honest. I don't know what it takes. But I feel like the people that did make it, I see a little bit out of you. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? So just keep on doing that, man.
Yeah, and then, like, jobs that I used to be at, every time I was about to quit, like, I used to work at a law firm, and this lawyer was like, man, he was like, you're about to leave here. I was like, yeah. He was like, anything that you order, it's on me. He's like, we'll have a party and send you off, but you got to promise me one thing. You have to go into entertainment. He's like, because this place is not gonna be the same without you. And then so I ended up moving to Texas, and then that's when I was like, yo, I think I'm gonna hop up on stage. And then when I did it, I was just hooked. That's why I'm thinking anybody who ever want to do stand-up comedy, if you ever want to do stand-up comedy 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, just try it out, yo. People, you might not be funny, but you might get hooked.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all it is, because like I feel like everybody in the world should find like something like a hobby or something where they love and they're passionate about. Because I feel like if you're not passionate about nothing in life, right. I feel like you're uninspired. If you're uninspired, that means you're not really living to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and that's the problem with a lot of the shorties. They're uninspired.
And then I think too, if you, whatever it is that you go into, whatever it is, like find a foundation and start from the bottom, right? Because I think the whole T.I. situation with Godfrey, it was a situation that could have been
was whack.
It could have been handled easily.
How'd you feel about that?
The way I feel about it is when I first started doing stand-up comedy, I went through basically going to open mics, signing up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? Hearing other comics who were seasoned talk to them, they like, oh, when you up on stage, do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that. When you first go up on stage, the first thing you do, take the microphone and take the stand and put it behind you. Because you'll see other comedians, they'll just keep it right in front of them or they'll just stand there. It's a comfortability thing. Like sex. When you first having sex, you got one position that you're hitting it in, right? All of a sudden, you're moving all around the bed. That's how it is with comedy and stage, right? If someone had told T.I., if T.I. had been to a lot of open mics before he even did that, you would know the etiquette. There's proper etiquette. If a headline, that's why they call it a headline. If the headliner goes up on stage and he's done your job as an MC or whoever, should just go up on stage and be like, yo, thank you guys for coming out today. We appreciate it. Out. Done. Nobody else after.
So like what happened? He was supposed to be the MC?
T.I. wasn't even supposed to be. He wasn't an MC. Godfrey did his thing, and then he asked somebody, I think the whoever it is that told T.I., you can get up on stage after him. If T.I. knew, T.I. would have been like, you know what? I'll do it another time. Let me come and open up for someone, or
Yeah, he's supposed to be the headliner. So like you kind of shitting on him.
Respectful, yo. I met Godfrey before. Cool dude. Like I've performed with him like twice at the House of Comedy.
Godfrey's funny as
he's funny as hell.
Yeah, that dude, man. It's fucked up. I miss him being on Vlad because that was some of Vlad's best interviews with him on there. Like he had me rolling when he was talking about the Ghetto Boys. Like he was talking about the Ghetto Boys. Man. Willie D, his verse on My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me. That's one of the funniest shits I've ever heard.
I mean, Willie D, like even back then, like you think about songs like those now, like what, like Bald Headed Hoe? You heard Bald Headed Hoe?
No.
By Willie D?
No.
Bald Headed Hoe?
I don't listen to Willie D.
Oh my God, Willie D started it with the song. He said, "What the f is going on in this goddamn world? What are you, bitch, a boy or a girl? I can't tell because the shit on your sides are going. You remind me of that looking bitch, Gray Jones."
I'm gonna play that.
He could have gotten canceled, and you know how that shit start off like Dragnet. Dun 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 dun.
They start off like that.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
It's called Bald Headed Hoe.
Yeah. I'm playing that in the car.
Hey, don't get me in trouble for this one, ladies. I'm not posting this on my Twitter.
Bald Headed Hoe.
I'm just leaving it there.
Bald Headed Hoe.
Hey.
Bald Headed Hoe. Bald Headed Hoe.
And it's like bald head hoes. What you see, D? What you see, D? I see some bald headed hoes.
He got to relax with that.
But now,
crazy.
why don't you like Willie D though as a person?
I don't know him, but from the shit I've seen, I feel like he say I don't know, bro. He seemed like one of them old niggas that don't really think about shit before he talk.
Say it?
Yeah, he just be saying wild shit because he be saying wild like.
Let me tell you something, fam. Now, if I was sitting over there, and somebody came.
Hey, you sound like that nigga too. I swear to God, but yeah, I don't know.
Now it really bothers me.
Like that shit he said about like niggas can feel how they want to feel about that nigga Kanye. What he say? He one of them niggas that like go far.
Yeah.
Kanye,
You'll take it there.
Kanye's mom died because she didn't want to be next to him. Like you said, that's what he said. I'm like,
that's effed up.
That shit wasn't cool to say. That was like corny. I'm like, my nigga, like we
Kanye's mother died, but I bet that's heavily on him though, yo.
I mean, I ain't gonna say it was
I think
on him.
It messed with him.
It definitely probably does. His mom died trying to get plastic surgery.
Yeah, because he's like, what if I couldn't afford it? She would still be here.
Yeah. Probably does fuck with him.
Yeah, that's probably why he wear those boots because you got to walk a mile in my shoes. I need some extra foots for these.
Stop.
You seen them joints though,
bro? When he said
he got a whole 4 tires,
bro. When he said on the Easy song to get on a game, He said, I wore these Yeezy boots even in the shower today. I literally was like, bro, you wearing them boots in the shower?
You can't get no water in them things?
Yeah.
How you gonna walk?
Big old water
It's
tower.
a swimming pool.
It's a water tower ass boots, man. It's literally like one of the little, like one of the big joints.
He looked like hella Mad Max.
I swear to God. Let's go in on his shoes real quick, man. Hey, don't his boots look like the Iron Giant's motherfucking socks? Big ass motherfucking shoes, man. His shoes look like.
Them joints heavy. Have you even seen them before?
I've never
Like, I've only seen one person wear them, and that's him. He only had plastic. He like, we lost all the plastic.
He the only nigga with the boots.
Like, we can't remake.
One.
Hey, them shits look like the chair you sitting on right now.
That nigga shit look like some 40 below Timberlands,
You
nigga.
could
In
sit
the
in
90s,
it, right? Like, man, let me hide my girl in
And
your
then them
boots
bitches
real
be
quick.
looking ashy too sometimes. I'm like,
The
yo,
boots?
yeah, the boots be
you
looking
gotta
ashy.
wipe them joints down. They too
Yeah.
big. You gotta take them shits to the car wash.
Hell
The
yeah.
Mister.
Yeah,
You got a
take his ass
subscription
to
on.
Mister. Yeah, take his ass to Misters. Yeah, for real, put some oil on them bitches because them shits is like, woo.
You want the bottoms done? That'll be
Yeah.
$32.95.
No, dead ass. That shit is crazy, man. That's why it's just.
You gotta get them shits detailed.
That's why it's just funny. Like people, even today, like I always go in on people. You know what I mean? That rock purses and smoke hookah. I'm like, since when are the dudes want to be like the girls so much? And then y'all dancing with the hookah stick like a girl would. You know what I'm talking. You know that move I'm talking about, nigga. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know
they gonna
what I'm
start
talking
sticking their
about.
tongue out.
Yeah, that's what they already do. These niggas be these the type of dudes that go to Benihana and let the sushi man pour the sake in their mouth.
You think
Yeah.
you think it happened because they started using Zest?
What you mean?
The soap. Zest fully clean. You're not fully clean. Not
I don't know. These niggas probably don't even wash up, bro.
He said, "No,
I don't think these niggas wash up.
we good."
I seen a nigga wearing designer, but he was like, it's like the same designer. It's like, do you have anything else? Like these niggas go out. You know what they do? They buy one pair of socks,
For real?
one pair of drawers, one pants, one shirt.
But
These niggas don't get fresh.
maybe they don't care because, like, I've noticed something. I've noticed a correlation. Have you noticed, like the way relationships are these days, like flimsy? The fabric
Yeah.
of a relationship is like, I noticed my underwear isn't lasting as long anymore. Seriously, drawers back then used to last long time. Like you used to have one pair of underwear for like 6 years. Now them shits be lasting 6 weeks. The elastic be going out. Like you wash them like 3 times and they're done.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it seems
So
like
maybe that's why they're buying one. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna have to buy some more anyways.
giving these niggas the bit of hell no, nigga. You buy more. You buy more drawers.
Like, hey man, your daughter don't wear no diapers no more, do she?
Hey, yo, Carotto?
Right? What size is she?
Yeah. Yo, I'm pretty sure
They
I can
3
fit,
T's. I'm good.
shit is
I'm wearing
crazy.
skinny jeans anyway. So
That shit is crazy, man. That shit is crazy. How you feel about election and all that shit?
I think they should like give you stuff for voting, like scratch off tickets or lotto. Look at the Powerball. Powerball is so high. Like they should have been giving out extra lotto tickets when you go vote. Like give me a reason to go to the polls. Like it's so crazy. Like everybody was telling you about women rights and shit. I was at the strip club. Chick was like, who you voting for? I'm like, what? You better twerk on me. Keith Ellison.
Keith Ellison. That shit is funny, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I sit back, man, and people are gonna say, "Oh, he sounds ignorant." I'll be like, "Yo, that shit don't mean nothing."
No, it don't.
None of that voting shit. Mean
It don't.
nothing,
Because I
bro.
mean, like, who's been in office in your life has dramatically changed. Like, boom.
Hey, man, you know what's fucked up? I'm gonna say a Jadakiss bar, so y'all niggas don't kill me, man. Trump gave him 1,200. Obama gave him cell phones. I mean, if you talk about. Ain't no president ever gave me 1,200. I kind of needed that 1,200 that week too.
I mean,
I kind of needed that shit.
Hey,
you know
but
what I mean? Hey, yo, Donnie, can you come back and give me another
that
1,200?
cell phone did kind of like come in play though.
It
I was
was-
using that
it
shit
was-
for trap.
It
Nah,
was,
I'm just,
I mean, it played hand in hand, but I wish the cash came first.
yeah, true that. True that.
Yeah, that's all I'm
Because I
saying.
mean, like, yeah, you gonna be broke calling people?
yeah, I mean, like
Bill collectors calling your Obama phone. You ain't got no money. You call me on Obama phone.
These politicians in elections need to start doing shit that's going to impact people right away.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about these laws that's not really going to impact people right away.
Like 10 years from now,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be dead.
Be dead, my nigga. I'm talking about shit like this.
I mean, God forbid.
Put some money. Hey, if y'all niggas really want to do it, buy your votes, nigga. Like if you really want to push your
My vote does count.
Yeah, my vote counts, my nigga.
I did. I was texting people back when those text messages.
Yeah.
They were sending me text messages saying vote for this person. I'm like, well, this person is giving me this much. So what y'all got?
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't get no text no more from them.
Yeah, now they want to take. Oh, so now I'm wrong.
Now, right.
Now I'm wrong.
Now Angie Craig don't want to holler.
Yeah, that's the wildest shit right there, bro. That's why it's literally you just sit back and it's kind of like the fucking technology and the way the world works is just it changes the internet changes the world. Like I was watching this documentary on Netflix the other day. Let me know if you watched it. It was real. I talk about it a lot on here. The Social Dilemma. Bro, you should watch that.
Oh, is it the joint where they're talking about how you basically they got a profile for you? Everything that you watch, everything that you see is on there. It's truth because like I noticed it with IG. Like when I used to like stop on big booty pics with chicks twerking, every time my videos just started feeding me like big booty chicks twerking. So I had to retool my joint. Like I started looking at sports. I started looking like bodybuilding, fitness. Like once you even set foot on a video for a little bit, they record it. Yeah. They should send you like they do with the credit score. They should send you your internet score. Like this much is God, this much is sex, this much is sports.
My shit full of porn.
You negative numbers.
You know what I mean? Like I don't believe in watching porn. I tell people I study porn. I'm studying.
I'm a method actor.
Yeah, I'm just
This
studying.
research.
This is
girl. Guess what I saw the other day? You want to try this?
No, that's real. I tell them it's research purpose for research purposes only. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the shit's wild, man.
Porn is not good, man. Like don't ever use those. Like not even the moves, but just don't treat a woman the way they treat.
Yeah,
they be horrible,
bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I don't like some of that shit. I be like, yo, this shit's wild. Like y'all do know that shit.
I'm offended.
That's not how that shit happens in real life, my nigga. They be spitting in the bitches. They ain't got that.
Did you just spit on my pussy?
They just got that shit in like in rap music. Motherfuckers be spitting in each other's mouth. I'm like, when did y'all start doing that during sex? Who told y'all to do that?
If you spit on me like that,
I might punch you.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
I don't even like sweat
assault.
touching me. I don't even like your sweat dripping on me. While
you gonna spit in my mouth, bitch?
She do it like an old prospector. She go.
That's how they do it. I'm like,
bing. Like, oh, hold up.
I don't understand niggas that like that shit. Well, how does that?
How does that get you aroused? And when did it start?
And when did it start? Because this is something that we gotta ask.
It just happened by mistake. She was probably riding him one day. Her mouth was open. The spit dropped. He like, you know what? Hey, do it again.
Do it again. That nigga's wild if he's doing that type of shit. That shit's the wild.
But I think people don't care no more. I tell women, like when I'm dating, I tell them, I'm like, yo, I just lay it out. I'm like, there's certain things that I don't do in the bedroom. So if that's what you're looking for, we can part ways right now. We don't waste each other's time. Because I'm not into the new.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm not eating your.
I'm not eating ass.
I'm
not putting my tongue in your butthole.
I'm not licking your ass, and I'm not licking your toes.
And don't ask me to do my. Hey, now I'll be a toe sucker.
Oh, look at dude, I'll be a toe sucker.
I wash your feet like Jesus did, like they did Jesus. Now,
hey, I massage and wash some feet, but I'm not sucking no toes, bro. I just can't. I saw that.
It depends on what it looked like.
Did you? I mean, that's a very key factor because I have seen some pretty if motherfuckers.
If the feet look good,
I've seen some pretty.
You gonna get more than this wood.
And I don't. And it's funny because I don't even have a foot fetish. But one thing that most men appreciate a girl with some good toes, nails done.
Not that hammer toes, but
get the white polish
with
too.
that little joint.
Yeah, get that white polish. Oh yeah, it's over.
That's the Frenchie right there.
Yeah, that's when niggas have. That's when niggas have had the legs in the air like a motherfucking like a rotisserie chicken at Walmart or at Cub Foods. Goddamn it! Like,
you blaming? You look like damn. Your feet look good, girl.
Damn, you be holding them shits like she Cinderella. Like you about to put the glass foot on that motherfucker, boy.
What about the girls that are into the whole? Like I had a girl tell me that whole that conversation with if you buy a girl a drink and she's with 5 other girls, you're supposed to buy. Have you talked about this on here before?
Nah, man. I've talked about it in real life though.
Okay. I don't like that theory.
See, like, no, that theory is that theory is just it's another thing that these people are entitled. This entitlement thing that's rolling around.
It's bottom feeders.
Yeah, because honestly, if I know your homegirls, that's different. It's one thing to buy like when you out with your boys, everybody be yo, I got this wrong, y'all.
Yep.
Hey, y'all.
It's reciprocated because we know.
We know better. Exactly. So if I'm buying a chick that I just like you talking about a chick I just met.
Yep, you just met her. She with 5 of her friends, and apparently that's a diary you have to pay to talk to her.
Am I trying to fuck all y'all?
Exactly. That's what I said. I said either that or you better be in the bedroom telling her what to do when she in there with me.
And let's be adults, because I know it's a lot of feminists that kind of watch this show and they kind of, you know what I mean?
They get at you.
Yeah, no, they try to in their own little passive aggressive way, but I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? They know me, so
But
it's like
that's not
I just want to say
that's not women's rights.
And it's just this. Y'all got to stop using that bullshit. Like, when can y'all be held accountable to? Like, why is everything
on the man?
Like, where it's like, oh my God, he's a pig, he's trying to fuck me. Where it's like, okay, you look good. We appreciate how you look. You outside popping your ass.
Yep.
We like that.
Stop putting the commercial out there.
I'm not being weird. Niggas ain't being weird. Niggas ain't acting like Myron from a players club. You see what I'm saying? We not always make sure you go home safe, Diamond. We ain't on that type of time. We just want to see Tommy from Martin. Can we get the draws?
I'm just trying to get to
We
know
just trying
you
to get the draw.
and you.
Yeah, literally. That's it. And like, if you don't like it, hey, respectfully, you can say that. We keep it pushing.
And decline my drink too. Don't waste my time.
Yeah,
if you're not
that's
interested,
the fact. Don't take the drink.
Don't take the drink and don't waste my 1 hour and 30 minutes
playing around.
Yes, if you are going to, like, yeah, let me know. Let me know. Because I've wasted a bunch of time in the club before. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a conversation because I'm not really out there like boom, boom, boom. However, I don't feel like a woman I don't think her friends should feel entitled. This girl was bad on set. She's like, a man, if he's going out, he should take at least $250 for a situation like that. Don't go out to the club if you know you ain't got no money.
I saw that, bro. That's why it comes to the social media shit, bro. Because where would you get that from? When these celebrities who use first off, it's prop money.
Right.
A lot of these niggas have prop money.
Right.
It's not real money that you see on their Instagram. It's prop money, or it's somebody else's money.
Or they're being paid to be in there.
Yeah, or they're being paid by like
up.
a real they don't understand that shit, bro. They think
promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Facts, and it's also like even go like to the basketball shit because like I'm just using it as a quick example. I want to stay on that what we're talking about, but like people think that a basketball player gets a huge contract that they got that money sitting around.
Boom, right
they
there.
get paychecks.
Yeah, it's like a job.
I try to tell them they get paychecks. It's like how we get.
You show up, you get paid.
It's a salary pay.
Yep.
They get paid more a certain amount. Like they get paid every 2 weeks.
Yep.
That's why they get suspended for 5 games.
Yep.
That's 5 games.
No money.
No money. So their check's gonna be light.
Yep.
That's why
Yep. They're waiting on that direct deposit just like you.
Just like you. Y'all gotta understand that.
That's what it was when I played with the African team.
Oh, for real?
Nah, I ain't played.
But no, just going back on that, I ain't gonna say this chick's name, but she's like a person. She does. I think you might know her.
Okay.
She does like stuff here, and I remember she got into it with a couple other people because she says she made a controversial post basically saying how a dude should have this amount of money or should spend that, and I literally got to this point where I'm like, bro, when did the women start doing this?
It's entitlement. It's not blame the rappers, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I blame this one on rap.
It's the rappers, but it's also us, bro. Like the people,
dudes. There's some.
It's us. Like, why do we entertain? Why the fuck is G Herbo's baby mom getting booked to go to clubs? What the fuck is her talent, bro?
She had the baby.
That's it.
She had baby Herbo.
And then she raising that little. They raising that little nigga bad. That little nigga gonna be bro. Like these like bro. I ain't gonna lie. Parenting. I don't have kids, bro. You have kids. I just look at how we was raised and how shit was different, bro. Parenting is at an all-time
low.
bad,
but
bro.
you know the thing about it is because there's younger people raising younger people. Like they don't really know the ropes. Like they still want to be out there partying, or they still want to just be out there. Like
fuck that. Y'all got kids.
One thing I realized
family.
about it too, because it's like every day my 3-year-old, her like it's teaching me patience because I'm like she's never been here before, so she's learning just like I am. Like I'm. Situations that I've been in before, I had to be there to learn it. So my patient level is extreme before I even get upset at her. And it's also how we were raised. Like my initial the other day, sometimes I tell her, I'm like, Camilla, don't let the African come out. I'm like, the African is gonna come. She's like, no, Daddy, don't let the African come out. No, Daddy, don't let the African come out. She like, send him back to Africa. I'm like, what did you say? Is that your white side talking?
What did you say?
Right. Send him back to Africa, Daddy. But it's like how we were raised. Some of us would scream that. One thing my parents didn't do, my aunt didn't do, was cuss me out or anything like that. But parents, like, I hate to see parents. I saw a mother berate a little boy the other day, and I felt so bad.
In the store?
Yeah.
See?
I'm like, this is CPS type deal.
Bro,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with telling your kids, like, hey, don't do this, don't do that. But to be like cussing them out.
She was going hard.
She was like drilling him. Like drill rapping him.
And that's the shit I hate, bro, because how often on some real shit. If we had to count, how often do we see that shit a month?
A lot. And that's when Black lives should matter. Like you should be able to be like, hey, yo.
Bro, I don't like the most people that ride for that Black Lives Matter shit be the main ones that promote and fuck with the black genocide shit the most, and they don't see it. And when you try to tell them what they say, oh, it's just Facebook. It's just Facebook. You shit. I got on some people that post videos, and they like posted a video like it was a dude in the weights. He's like doing a funny video. He's like, oh, me practicing running down on my ops. So I commented. I'm like, bro, 9 times out of 10, who's his ops, bro?
Right. Black folks.
He's not in the army. Mm-hmm. So who the fuck is he killing?
Right.
Who's he killing? He's not going. And this is the shit that people, oh, it's funny. It's not fucking funny. Stop saying op, my nigga. What the fuck is a op?
Right.
The op is the people that the evil. You know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't even be worried about like people like, oh, I might see that. I've never been somewhere and be like, man, there's somebody up in here that I might not like, or somebody that I've done something to. That's what has happened when I first moved down here, yo. True story. I was at a bar that I used to do comedy at called the Blue Nile. It was like on Cedar. And when I was up in there was a black cat who got into it with another one of my friends who was a band member. He was white. So they got into a heated argument. My friend who was white and the black, I didn't know what they were arguing about, right? So I kind of stepped in and kind of like, you know, patted it down with some jokes. They're literally about to go outside. Now, if I'm looking behind the bar and be like, that's my friend, and then the other dude is like his enemy or whatever, and I go over there and I punch that dude in his face, right? Beat him up or whatever, situation ends.
Right.
Okay. The same dude that I saw my boy arguing with, one day I'm by myself by Washington, by the U of M area. I used to go to a barbershop owned by Barber. He used to play for the U. And funny, he owned a barbershop. So I'm leaving the barbershop, and there used to be like a I think like a center there for like women's or something like that. As I'm leaving, but it doesn't even matter. I'm just trying to give a gist of where it is. As I'm leaving, I bust a right. Guess who I see coming with 2 people? The same dude that got into an argument with my homeboy. Now imagine if I had punched that dude in his face. Right then and there, that dude looks at me. He remembers me.
You would have got it.
By 3 people. I don't know. I probably would have gotten one of them. But imagine what that.
I see what you're
exactly.
saying. Yeah.
So you never know who you're dealing with. And they reminded me.
You probably never seen that dude. But no, you probably only seen him those 2 times.
Those 2 times, and and I saw him, and him and I like nodded each other, dapped it up, and
like
everything.
He remembered you.
Like yep, exactly, from diffusing the situation. So it's like that's what people need to think about when they get in situations like those. Like Minnesota, what I realized is I always say Minnesota is 6 degrees of penetration.
Explain that.
6 degrees. If you have sex with a girl, chances are your homeboys have hit her. You can go down the line, maybe 3 different times, and it's somebody
our
in that.
Our nigga that
because we all
your homeboy is cool with.
Yeah, because we kind of all know each other, and that's why when situations pop off, I'm like, hold up, sit back, think about it. This person right here could be someone that you know. So it's like instead of like going all crazy and letting things escalate, like what are we fighting about? Right. Like you be seeing people at the club like just eyeing each other down, like, yo, look at this. This is fun. We're alive. Yo, why are you caring what this person is looking at you at?
Bro, it's programming. It's that sick programming that we continue to pay and give love to. Like look at rap game from 30 years ago to now. Like Tupac was the biggest rapper. Tupac was rapping about positivity. He was rapping he was a Gemini, so he rapped about 2 different things.
Right.
But it wasn't just straight up hate. It was different shit in there.
And coming from a different place and like what he actually went through, prison,
all that. So,
his mother.
So then I look from that to people like Lil Durk. What the fuck does Lil Durk represent, bro? Drill, kill. Even the person that started the drill shit, Chief Keef, doesn't even do this shit no more. Yeah. He stays out the way and does whatever the fuck he does.
And they wonder why Chicago is the way it is, though.
This little like that nigga is bad for the people, bro.
I met a brother.
That nigga's not good for hip hop, bro. It's not hip hop.
I met a brother that I was doing a video. I was just
sometimes
I just go around with a camera, right? So I was going around with a camera. I'm gonna do a quick story. I was going around with a camera, and this kid came up to me. He's like, "Do you do videos?" I'm like, "Sometimes." I'm like, "I could shoot a music video for you," but I'm like, "Brother, what type of music do you do?" Drill. And he tells me. And I'm like, why are you here? He's like, oh, I just been in Minnesota for a couple of days, a couple of weeks or whatever. And I was like, why did you move here? He's like, for a better life. I'm like, okay, so you're still rapping about killing people and stuff like that? I'm like, yo, if you're going to do it, at least tell a backstory as to, okay, a future, there's nothing in this. You're going to die. You're going to end up in jail. There's repercussions for the lifestyle. but
do that.
he wasn't hearing me.
And niggas can do that. That's why it's just dumb. That's why I don't like it. It's easy to say kill a op, drop a op. You can be creative and do shit like for example, I'll give you an example. We just brought him up. I'll use G Herbo as an example. He raps about that drill shit and shit, but most of his shit comes from like we used to do this or I remember when.
Right.
Like it's never like
Looking
what he's doing
back as
now.
opposed
He's
to-
looking back.
Right.
Like,
That's they glorify.
yeah,
the hell out of it.
they glorify it like a nigga like, and it's so fucked up. These kids don't even know how to express themselves, and the first thing that's teaching them is when somebody disagrees with you, don't like you,
gotta shoot 'em.
You gotta shoot them.
Yeah.
That's literally how these little niggas
And
is
then
built.
music is definitely because like think about it, praise and worship when you were in church.
Same. Thank
puts you in the mood for
It
God.
puts you in a different mood.
Yeah, R&B when you're in the bedroom.
You want to
in the
beat
mood.
some
Hell
buns.
yeah. Like when it was the last
Fucking
time you
Eye of
saw
the Tiger. You want to work out.
I was gonna do a sketch where it's like two dudes are sitting in the car. They're about to ride up on the op, and then some Isley Brothers come on, and they just forget all about it because it puts them in the mood. Where it's like that music.
Hey, you wanna do it? We
will-
can do it.
Hell yeah, that music.
we can do it. I'm serious.
I'll
man. I'll do it with you.
That music just
Like,
gets
get
you
the motherfuckers
into
right there.
Hell yeah. Nah, let's go get some bitches.
Yeah, play the shit. Be like, play the.
Because it puts you in a
yeah.
different mood. Like when you're driving, you're agitated. Like it takes over your soul, you know. So it's like we have to be we have to hold each other accountable for things like those. And I just think with music, we hold so much. Like the power is there, yo. Like for 5 years, if everybody released something positive, or I mean, you can have the negative because it can't be all foo-foo music. But
Exactly.
I think our mindset will change, you know.
I agree with that, and I just want a little bit more substance and like a little bit more of that. Bring R&B back, bring the love back. You know what I mean? We have no R&B singers, bro.
They are out there, but they're not pushed to the forefront.
The ones, I'll be honest with you, bro. The ones that are R&B, they're not even really considered R&B. That's like soul.
Yeah.
You see,
or
what
a
I'm
little bit of
saying?
rap is in there.
Yeah, it's like soul. Like
They thugged out with it too.
Shout out to Solange. She's dope.
Yeah, she
Beyonce
is.
sister.
Yeah.
She's dope. Like she's
hitting.
She got some shit, man. I
She
fuck with her.
I think she
I fuck with her too.
She just
Yeah, her. You know what I'm talking about. Her.
Hey, Ari Lennox, pretty good.
She's good.
Yeah.
Her little dragon tails looking ass. She look like Spyro, beautiful Spyro dragon.
She can get on the Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, she could for sure. She'll be a
She
Valorian.
can sit on the Iron Sword.
She'll be my wife. Gather around, whores.
In Game of Thrones, yo, my favorite. You know what? My favorite dude on Game of Thrones. Speaking of Game of Thrones, was that old freak dude. What's his name? The one that was like, "You come in here and insult me."
Oh, you talking about one homie? When
he killed
when the
all of
church,
them? The Fray.
when the church niggas killed all of them niggas.
Yep, the Fray. Yeah, that was my dude.
Oh, the Fray. Yeah,
He was
yeah.
thugged out.
He had them fucked up.
Yeah, all them ugly chicks. He had like
Those his daughters.
13 different. Oh, and he was still blaming some of
Yeah,
them.
he was blaming all of them. That shit is crazy, man. That shit is wild. So like, what you got going forward? Like, you know what I mean, in the coming years, like this 2023.
2023, I'm hoping to do more acting. Like I want to play like a gangster. Like I want to play like because I figure that's where I can have my fantasy, you know, like acting. And then I kind of want to win an award and slap the hell out of somebody. That's my goal.
As a comedian and actor, how did you feel about that? Chris Rock getting slapped by a motherfucking. Do I call him Will Smith or what's his name in Wild Wild West?
I think
I
it
want to
was-
call him that.
I think it was dope.
I
think it was a great moment.
I loved
in
it.
television.
I loved it.
And I like the way Chris handled it. Like he didn't like Will Smith turned around. He didn't tackle him and start punching him inside his head because most people that would have been their initial reaction. I just think it lets you know, though. I think it was a moment that lets you know that no matter how much money you have, no matter how much talent you have, it's still all about self-control in life.
Right.
No matter what, you know.
Yeah, you can't lose
like
it.
you can be drunk hanging out with people and they pull out some cocaine and be like, yo, you want to hit this? And you're like, nah, man, I'm cool.
Right.
Self-control.
It's honestly that. And that's
Yo,
like,
shorty passed out over there. Y'all trying to, no, I'm cool. Self-control.
yo, niggas is wild.
Don't get in the car and drive when you're drunk. Self-control. It just lets you know, like, and it can happen to anybody. I didn't want him to get canceled. I didn't want anything, like, he apologized and everything, and it was good to go back and sit down and look at. I bet he never does anything like that again. But I think sometimes when you, one of my uncles told me, if someone act like they don't have a vice, that's the worst person, because we all have something
Right.
that, you know, we try to suppress, or like drinking, smoking weed, or, you know, women, you know. But if you act like you're too much of a goody two shoe, that's what can happen, because that bubbles up, you know. And even then, you could tell he wanted to cry when he did it, you know. But as an actor, maybe he was just sick and tired of it.
Right.
Yeah. And he wanted to lash out. But it was a black on black thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn. But then again, I was like, fuck that.
But he did it for light skinned people too.
Yeah, but he's stupid. But no, I was like that at first, but I'm like, nah, because I remember that video of Chris Rock letting Louis C.K. call him a nigga in the room.
Yeah.
And
He still let it slide.
Yeah,
and everybody else.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah,
only
and they
one
laugh.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that. Like I don't I don't care what circle you're in. I don't think that's cool. And you should know better. Like, it's not a word that you should want to say.
And that's the same shit Jerry Seinfeld was like, bro, I don't think you should be saying that shit. Like, all right.
If you want to roll, let it roll. But
Yeah, like, cause how does he look telling a black dude like, yo,
Right.
bro, what
Right.
the fuck?
Right. Like, yeah. You
He
can't.
said- he said enough.
If it was a Jewish, I mean, yeah, my name.
Well, there ain't Seinfeld Jewish?
No, I'm just saying,
But
if it
like,
was the other way around.
Yeah, that's
if it
a
was
fact.
two black people.
No, that's a fact. So that's I was trying to give them a little bit like,
Right, or like a leeway.
Yeah, because he was like, oh, word, like, don't do that type shit. But that's why it's just wild, man. But the world is just crazy, man.
But yeah, so that's 2013 for me, and to stay alive. And I've realized something too, man. Life,
2023, you said
yeah,
20.
yeah, man, fucking COVID got me. Yes, and to stay alive. You know, I've realized too, I'm like making a lot of plans. Like, I'm not planning like from 5 years or 10 years from now. Like, where you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? Where do I see myself in 5 or 10 months? Because with everything that happened, the world could change like that. Yo.
Yeah, months. That's a nice way to look at shit.
Yeah.
Months, not years no more.
Life is fleeting.
No one expected COVID to happen. You know how many plans got canceled? You know how many 10-year plans got canceled because of COVID? You know how many graduations? You know how many niggas didn't get the fuck certain chicks they wanted to? Oh shit.
School, can you imagine?
Yeah.
It's like last day of school.
Last day of school.
Yo,
You're never gonna
I'll see you
get me.
tomorrow, right? Nope. We graduated. She gone. And she pregnant now because
pregnant
she
now.
was
Yeah,
quarantined
COVID
with
dick.
somebody,
She
right?
got COVID dick.
She just weren't quarantining with you.
Papers.
Yeah, she
Oh.
blame me with a mask on.
Blame with the mask on. That's crazy, man. But nah, man. Tell the people where they can find you at, man, and everything they can find you at.
You can't find me on Facebook because they kicked me off and then deleted my IG page. But I recreated an IG page so you can find me at just JUSTBOIMA. That's it. If you want jokes, comedy, whatever, I'm good. I'm there to talk to. I went through a dark period in my life about 15 months ago. Depth, relationships, losses, everything, yo. Like, things just kept happening, like boom, boom, boom. So I've been there. If you're going through anything, like you need somebody to reach out to, I don't care. Hit me up. I'll give you my phone number. We can talk about it. Because I feel like God's spared my life. And yo, down the street, I almost got shot at the truck park.
Oh, you were there?
I was there that night. I was even there the night before, and there was a dude with a gun outside that was getting into it with me, and I ended up defusing the situation. It was my comedy that actually brought it on, and then comedy got me out of it. But the next night I went back.
You was roasting them?
Not really. I kind of walked outside, and some girls were like, "Do you have a lighter?" And I looked at them. They're looking good, yo. I was like, "For you two, we can do it like Survivors. I'll rub my balls together and start a fire." And then the dude goes, "I don't like the way he came into this conversation."
Who was he?
Some short guy outside.
Some white dude?
No, it's a black cat.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, yo, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a comedian or whatever. And then like we started talking, and I just divvied and went to the conversation. My homeboy was like, yo, don't look. And then he got into it with somebody else, and I stepped between him and the guy and separated them and ushered the dude on.
Hey, you need to stop doing that.
I know, definitely. I learned my lesson.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Because then I went to my homeboy, and then my homeboy said, don't look right now, but that dude got a gun on him. So then I did the whole, whoop, whoop, turn around, boom, right there, brandished. And then I went back there the next night. I'm standing in there. I get this weird feeling because God has saved my life several times when I used to be bad as hell. I get this feeling. It's like, yo, do you? I was like, yeah, I want to go outside. They're like, yeah, we go outside and smoke or whatever. As we're going back inside, my homeboy. First, I'm standing there because me and his brother's still out there. My boy Phil and his brother, and he goes, like, you want something to drink? I was like, I want some water. So he laughed at me. He's going inside. For some reason, everything just turned into slow motion, like in my brain now. I know it was fast beforehand, but when I play it back. So I look over there, my boy is just smiling.
He's inside?
Yeah, he's inside by the second bar. His brother goes, Kenny goes to this side. He goes to the other bar because he left his drink over there. I'm walking inside. You never see that movie with Forrest Whitaker before his eye got messed up called Vantage?
Yes, yeah. You talking about Vantage Point. That's my shit. Yeah, that's my joint.
That's exactly what happened with us. He saw the dude pull out a gun. I'm walking right in between the two of them.
Which one? The light-skinned one or the dark one?
I have no clue.
Word.
Because all I see is them pulling out. As I'm walking in, I hear pow, And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, I'm tall as hell. One of them got shot. He's falling backwards. Yo, if I would have been 2 seconds sooner, I probably would have been hit. That's how I felt. But the thing about it was weird about it. My grandmother passed away a couple of weeks before. And when I was going through everything, I'm like, God, I know you're still here with me, and you've been through here with me for the last couple of months, but I need you to show me. Normally when I pray like that, I get like a weird audition or some money or something like that. So that's what I was thinking in my head. Nah, God was showing me that he was, because I felt it. I'm like, yo, they've reached the quota up in here. I said it to my boys that night. I'm like, let's step outside. Even on the news footage, you can see my tall ass standing there.
For real?
Yeah. I had on the teal like a hoodie. It's crazy, yo.
That's just wild. I know.
But I still go back there, though.
I was there like a couple weeks ago.
I'm like,
man.
what's the likelihood of his being shot up again?
I mean, they still ain't searching people, but you know, you gotta just trust people.
They ain't.
You gotta just trust people, I
Yeah.
guess, right? Because I don't know, I knew some people that was
In there that night?
yeah, I knew some people that was very like impacted by that.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like I knew a guy that I grew up with around St. Paul. Like he was in there, and his girlfriend was
The girl that died? Yo, I saw her that night.
yeah, that was.
I still think about her.
Yeah, that was and that was wild because you know other people that was there too. They was telling me the story, what they remember, and I remember one of them telling me like, bro, he had to carry his girl
Outside.
He said, bro, he carried his girl outside like
Yeah.
that, bro. And I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, I got a girl. I'll be like, bro.
Yeah, and a friend of mine who brothers work on her brother works on the fire truck. I've never seen that place shut down like that. Downtown, there were like helicopters everywhere. They were just like roll because at first I thought it was a mass shooting, but then it hit me. I realized it wasn't a mass shooting because I saw it, but my mind didn't register it, and then I realized it was like two different gunshots that I was hearing coming from two different places.
And then also that's just around that time where mass shootings was just happening every other week in America.
Right. So that's what
they just on high alert.
Yeah, about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
not two dudes just up in there because the news people, because I've recorded something and they got a whim of it, ended up on TV or some stations, and some lady hit me up and she was like, I want to do an interview with you. I didn't know what was going on at the time. I'm not about to like want to be on TV because of this, you know. I'm like, I mean, y'all could put me on, but I'd rather not show my face. I'm like, you could show my hands or whatever, and I just want to talk about it. And I actually got emotional because of the girl. I'm like, yo, can you imagine a young girl saying, I'm going out that night to have fun?
That's what's so.
Boom, it ends.
That's the shit that fucks with me. That's why a lot of these dudes that be trying to portray these tough guy images, the real tough guys, the real ones, the real so-called just because you kill somebody make you tough. No. You know what I mean? The real smart ones that move, they know what they always say. Don't hurt the women and children.
Right. Or catch the person at a different time by themselves.
That's beyond.
Or if y'all really want to shoot it out, Harriet Island.
I mean,
nobody's there that time of the night.
Like even that's beyond the point because that's more like you're not supposed to do nothing in front of a witness. These dudes today do crimes. They call themselves gangsters, criminals, right? They do crimes in front of witnesses, civilians,
and expect you not to tell.
And then they get mad at them for telling you. You just killed somebody in front of Miss Johnson.
And that could have been me,
a 15-year-old, and a dude that literally don't do nothing but go to work. And they wrong?
Yeah, they need to reinvent the term snitching because I think they just threw it out as a whole umbrella.
I think honestly, these fuck niggas just need to go.
Yeah,
it's not
take them off the street.
Bro. These niggas need to go. I don't like niggas that do that because that shit's corny. There's this thing in this black community, bro, where it's like black people that do crime, they act like other black people that don't do what they do is going by the same rules as them. That's the corny.
Or they look down on you.
Or they look down on you because you don't. That's why I don't like, bro. No, just because this nigga plays 2K and smokes tree and listens to music does not mean
he ain't a real N-word. What is a real N-word anyway?
I mean, when they say that shit, I'll be honest. When they say they a real nigga, that means that they just really can't control themselves.
Because you're acting like a nigga.
Because you acting like a nigga. What you mean? Like I get the yeah, I'm a nigga. Like I say sometimes I'm a nigga, but I'm a real nigga.
Real.
Yeah,
you gotta put the real before it.
Niggas be sounding
I'm
like
a GMO nigga.
Niggas be sounding like Vegeta and Dragon Ball Z and shit. Nigga like I'm the Prince of all Saiyans when they say they a real nigga. Like who are you, nigga? I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. Man, shut the fuck up. Man.
I'm an organic nigga, okay?
I ain't real. I'm an organic nigga. Right. I'm a whole nigga.
I'm natural.
I'm a natural nigga.
Non-GMO nigga over here, please.
Oh God, hey, I'm a plant-based nigga. Like all types of shit. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, I'll worry about what I put in my body. Hey, what type of bullet did you just shoot me with? Was that a vegan bullet?
What the fuck you should be with, nigga? This shit got pork on it, nigga.
Right.
But no, man, we're gonna wrap it up, man. It's been a dope episode. I gotta have you.
Fun,
we're gonna have you. We gonna work, bro. I already told you about.
Yeah. I'm in.
Coming real soon. But
Yeah.
yo, man, it's been another episode, man. Shout out to my boy, Boima.
No end. No end. I ain't Jamaican. Boima.
Boima.
That's it.
I
Yep.
thought I
Just
said it right.
Boyma. People add the end to
I'm
it.
about to-
You know what's funny? People be up on. They just. I love this for comedy shows, right? Because the people come up to me. The host will be like, "Can you say your name, please?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll say it." So it's Boima. Like, okay, Boima. Like,
Boima.
I said, like, "You gonna fuck it up?" Like Boima. No, I won't.
Yeah, I
they
did.
get up there.
Boy man.
Yeah, or Bullfrog. I'm like, how the hell? Or Boima. I'm like, what? I've been called everything, yo, so I don't even care. I'm like, B. When I go get coffee, they be like, what do you want to B?
B.
I don't want you butchering my joint.
What's your name? B.
Yep. And my mom messed me up. She named me an African name, and then my middle name is Raymond. Yeah, because she named me after a serial a mob hitter from the East Coast.
I don't know if you playing or you.
No,
being
I'm serious now.
Oh, wow.
And then so it's like, but where I come from, they're like, if they name you after someone, you end up becoming them.
Oh shit.
I ran over a squirrel, fam. I was like, oh Lord, it's starting.
Oh, bad.
It's starting. I don't even kill mosquitoes no more.
It was on you. But nah, man, it's been another episode, man. Shout out to bro for pulling up, man.
Oh, for sure. I've always wanted to be on here, man. Like I said, you one of the dopest interviewers. Your podcast is dope. The sound is crisp. It ain't like Corey Holcomb 5150 show. Where how can they not fix the sound of
Yeah,
that
the sound is terrible. Yeah, it's a lot of podcasts with terrible
Yeah.
sound. Yeah, we trying.
But this joint, I can hear it. It's like I almost feel like I'm in. I feel like I'm on NPR or something. You know?
Hey, that's what we trying to do, man. We trying to build, man.
It's dope. You got it. You got the work ethic. You cool as hell. It's only all the way up from here, yo.
I appreciate it, bro.
For sure,
Appreciate it,
fam.
man. All right, man. It's been another episode, man. My life, not yours. Say no more.
Oh yeah.